Well, she raises her eyebrow, looks around at people, and says, "I would speak with you,
With me or me and my party?
with you and your friends.
Yes.
When would you like to meet?
Now, everyone else, you're dismissed."
Boom! Lily doesn't say that.
Get out.
So, everyone
everyone
else leaves except for, of course, all of the guards and soldiers.
Guards.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she waves you forward towards her throne.
I bow
Mhm.
very nicely. And
Yeah, I'll bow.
I said, okay, we are very concerned about you and really wanted to see you while you were resting just to see if we could help with anything. We want to catch the people who did this, who hurt you and your family, but no one's giving us any details. And I'd really like to hear from you what you remember and what you saw.
You came all this way here just to see what you could do to help?
Yes,
Really?
we want to catch the culprit.
I mean,
Believe
If
me,
you
I
didn't-
have the entire weight of my kingdom behind this. Are you sure there was not another reason you came to speak to me?
I give a look to Anna that says, "Do your thing."
Your Majesty, if you would allow me to speak for my counterparts.
Yes.
I fear we don't feel we may speak openly based on the experiences we have had with people inside and outside your castle, and we beg your pardon for implying any kind of suspicion of your royal court or officers, because that is certainly far from us in our lowly position. However, you may hear hesitancy from my party in that we would like to share some concerns with you that we feel are very valid, but we do fear for our lives if we are to share certain ideas. So if there's any way you could assure us protection or secrecy, we would be more able to provide you with
You
more
have my
straight
word,
answers.
no harm shall befall you unless you try to stab me or something along those lines. You are safe here. These are my loyal guardsmen. They will do whatever I command.
Are you positive? No disrespect.
She just said
I
it.
am positive.
Okay, I look at everyone else to see if that's good enough.
I'm like,
You guys all nodding?
it. Sure.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
So I should go
Okay.
ahead and tell the whole story as I told it before?
Sure.
Okay, so Neal, I relayed to her everything that I said to them about how
The build up.
that we were hired because, and I presented, we're merely captains of a sailing vessel, and we simply transport goods and people from one place to another. We once transported a man by the name of Blackclaw. We believe that we saw him with a ring of some kind, which at the time we did not recognize, but we think may be the signet ring that is in question. We transported him without thinking twice about it, but we saw him leaving the scene of her family's murder. And when we connected that we had seen him with a ring before and that we saw him leaving the scene, we thought that it might be something worth telling her about, and we would be most willing to serve her, trying to fill in the gaps that are left by this story.
Why did you not bring that before Why did you not bring this information to light sooner? I heard that you were questioned at the castle.
As
We
we
were
told you. Oh, go ahead.
scared. And
Yeah.
we didn't know if we could trust your guards. They wouldn't let us see you. They wouldn't confirm anything with us. And they kind of treated us poorly, so we weren't really in confiance with them.
We assumed that if all of this was going on, if such treachery was going on behind the scenes, there would probably be many in your castle that would betray you and try to keep this information from reaching you. So we knew we had to tell it to you personally.
Interesting. And do you have what proof do you offer me? Do you know this man's location? What he looks like? Where he will be?
We know
Do you
what
know
he
his
looks like.
accomplishments? Accomplices?
Accomplices?
Thank you. Thank you.
We know his description. We know that he recently left the city and had some of his belongings confiscated. And I guess we know where he originally came from.
We also know what his boots look like. I have this spell called Identify, locate object, so I can detect if he's in the nearby area, but I'm not very strong, so I cannot stay in larger than a 60-yard radius, sadly. We can give you his physical description if you'd like.
Would you please?
Someone just made the best GIF ever.
Okay, so of course I had to delete it today, so I'm gonna go back to try to see if I still have the description. I know he had. Okay. Black Claw is a 6'3" man who weighs about 240 pounds and has long black hair. He also has boots, and then I described the boots very thoroughly.
Interesting. And do you know where he will be?
The last we heard of him, he was leaving the city by the city gate, and that was last night. Was it last night, Neal? I'm confused what they were in.
2 days ago? Because yesterday you heard that he had left the day before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 2 days ago he left.
Mm-hmm.
And that his possessions were confiscated, so your guards should have some remnant of his belongings.
Yeah. We should what was the other thing that December brought up earlier? That he might have been the one who forged the letter with the stolen seal.
Yeah.
Him or his party.
I see.
What's the queen's name, Neal?
Queen Abigail.
Oh!
Oh.
What a lovely name.
Does she have a pet ferret?
She starts like
No.
petting her ferret.
Is she single?
Recently.
Recently, I know.
Okay.
Faye's still like, damn it, I want my monkey.
He's a solid 5.
Can you roll for hotness of the queen?
No.
Damn.
No.
She's middle-aged now. It would have been very different.
So,
That stuff changes over time.
Can you
So
roll for previous hotness?
wow.
Do you really want to know?
I do.
Someone being older doesn't mean they're automatically not hot.
What was the name?
I
of
know,
the king?
but some people age well, some people do not age well. You know, some
Yeah,
people get more attractive as they get older, some people get less attractive, some people stay mostly the same.
So when you roll for hotness, is it not current hotness? It's like hotness at peak?
I guess it's current hotness. I guess I technically could roll for it if you want.
She's really ugly.
No, I mean, she's a fairly average-looking woman. You know, she's got like nice clothing, makeup, and jewelry to, you know. But in terms of just like straight facial features, yeah.
She's average.
So,
So now that that's established.
so my queen, how do you feel about the letter and the, what's the word? Not predecessor, but the future king that has been.
Yeah, the successor.
Yeah, the successor. Thank you.
Well, unless I can find this person and this signet ring and find proof that he wrote this letter, there is nothing that to be done.
Mm.
It is law.
Would you like us to look for him?
Well, I will undoubtedly send my people after them, but if you could join in the effort, that would be great. Although I must confess, if someone can get to us, my family, in my castle during my son's wedding, I fear that they may be tricky to track down, and I fear that your lives are in great danger.
What would you have us do, Your Majesty?
As you wish.
We could try to infiltrate Blackclaw and steal the thing and then get out. He doesn't know our alignment yet.
But if there's a mole in the castle, he will soon.
It's possible.
Either way, we're still not getting rewarded for doing the right thing.
That's kind of...
Did you say this to her?
It was more of a quiet aside to Lily, as quiet as I
Okay.
could, so I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I just looked disappointed and kind of like disappointed and bored and stuff.
Yeah. So I guess, my queen, it is up to you to tell us if you want us to join the troops in trying to stop Blackclaw, or if we should just be on our way and do our own thing.
Well, if what you say is true and you can bring proof of this atrocity to light, I would be most grateful. I'm sure that that would later lead to my late husband's son, she says with a little bit of disdain, being involved, and that might see his head upon a pike, which I would be ever so unqueenly happy to see.
Yeah.
However, without
Well-
proof, there is nothing I can do, and this is just hearsay.
Okay.
I hope you understand my hands are tied by law.
Yes, but now that we've revealed this information, we may be in danger already anyway, so leaving may sentence us to death just as well as looking for Blackclaw.
Well, you knew this when you came to speak to me, so
Do you have anything you could give us to help us on our mission, or do you feel like...
I
Just-
don't know what challenges you will face.
I don't know, help for information, helpful things,
Money.
contacts?
Yeah, financial obstacles we may have to overcome.
What financial obstacles do you foresee?
Well, we must sail the seas after him, and, keeping a crew is no cheap task.
Should you recover this person, the crown will pay any debts incurred in the process.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Your Majesty, for the audience. We thank you so much for your time, and we pray that we may be of more assistance in the future, as we are your humble servants. And I bow and back away.
Well, actually, I have one idea, my queen.
Yes.
If you happen to have a wizard with good spells, maybe I could learn them to help us in our quest to find Blackclaw.
Good one.
You should speak with our court wizard, although I fear he may be hesitant to assist you in this manner. He guards his spellbooks very jealously, and I think even I could not force him to part with them.
I guess we can go try to talk to him. If you want to give in a good word, it would certainly help. And thank you so much for your time. We will do whatever we can to help you.
Thank you.
And then Lily is like, new spells, new spells.
Okay, let's go talk to the wizard.
Okay.
Okay. You get led to the wizard's chambers, and he's in there poring over some old dusty spell books.
Hello? Would I have his name? Because that's better than Mr. Wizard.
Yes. His name is
Does he have a predetermined name? Is that what you're looking at?
Bernstem Brown. Bernstem Brown.
Okay, so I say that. Hello, Burston Brown. I am Lily Dudley, and We talked to the queen, and we want to work with her and for her and help her for the good of the kingdom. And we were looking into the possibility with you helping us on our quest by teaching me some spells to help the queen.
I am a busy man.
Not even a charisma check?
It wasn't too bad of a speech.
Right?
Yeah.
That's all he says.
Okay, and we will be on our way, but we wanted to know if there's anything you could do to help us help the kingdom.
All right.
I
Your request?
am a good student, and if you think there are some spells that could help us along the way, I would love to have you write them down for me, and I would learn them on my way to help the queen on our ship.
Specifically location spells, perhaps, and maybe anything that might help in combat. I offered.
Location spells, most likely.
You wish to be a diviner, then?
In this case, yes. Usually, I would rather know elemental magic.
Now tell me, how far in your schooling have you gotten?
Not very far. Neal, how would I describe my schooling?
#new wizard.
Yeah, I'm level 2 in my spell book.
You would give an example of a spell that you could cast.
Okay, so I can cast Locate Object.
I see. Well, he says, trying to remember all of the spells that he has at his disposal.
You can count on me to become a better wizard as soon as I can. I've been working hard on it. # novice wizard.
Sorry,
Feels
I'm
like
just looking
10
for
leeching spells.
the divination spells.
You can give them to me like later if you want, except if they really help for the quest.
He says, I do not have any divination spells that would be of use to someone at your skill level.
That's disappointing. Well, if you can teach me some other spells from my level, I would appreciate it. It would be a great way to reward us saving the queen and us trying to work to retrieve something that has been taken. Lily's like, Give me the spell, Neal. Give me the spell, Neal.
Could you repeat that again?
What I said? Damn
Yeah.
it! I said it would be a great way to honor us saving the queen and reward us and help us on our quest.
Yeah, but you didn't ask for anything specific is the issue. And he doesn't know what to give you.
Oh, well...
He's like, hey, help me with my thing. He's like,
okay.
what do you need help with?
Elemental preference air.
Could you be more specific? I don't know what you need. Help me help you. Help me help you.
Okay, Neal.
No, not Neal. Burnstem Brown.
Burnstem Brown.
He's frustrated with you. He's an
Would
impatient
mind
man.
Frustrated with Lily.
Would mind read help us? Do
Yes.
you have that spell?
Mind read?
Yeah.
What is mind read?
I think it
But
lets us read minds. I'm not sure.
There is no first or second level wizard spell called Read Mind.
Mind read. No? Really?
Mind read does not
Where
exist.
did I find it then?
I have no idea, but that is not a first or second level wizard spell.
It was
Or even a
weird.
third level wizard spell.
Weird. Okay, well, I'll tell him fighting spells, elemental, if you have any.
There
I
are
think our quest might be dangerous, so it would help for sure.
Lily, what about any kind of stun spell? Because we use sleep a lot, so anything that could either incapacitate our enemies or protect us.
I say that. Well, she says that. I'm like, could be helpful.
combat spells that he might have. This guy's not a combat specialist is the problem. He's not. He's more of a diviner and protector. So he doesn't really have offensive spells.
Well, protection spells.
I mean, he can offer you protection from poison, protection from cantrips. And what is this other one here? Darkness, 15-foot radius.
What's darkness?
It creates magical darkness in a 15-foot radius.
Is it like darkness that they couldn't see out of, or just like nighttime type darkness?
No, like magical, impenetrable darkness that no one can see through.
Ooh, like
That's good.
fog. Yeah.
Oh, but that's like fog. How is that better?
Longer duration. It's actually completely impenetrable. It can't be dispersed. You know.
I'm not that excited by it.
Yeah, sucks.
Neal's like, God damn it, guys.
Well, that's what he can offer you. I mean,
Just darkness, that's it?
I listed a bunch of other spells, but in
Where?
terms of protection from
detect
poison,
poison.
protection from paralysis, protection from cantrips.
Okay, well, Lily will take them because she likes having spells written for her. It makes her happy. She's gonna say, well, I will use those. Those will be certainly helpful. Thank you so much. Doesn't mean I have to learn them.
Okay. He says, all right, it will take me a day or so to copy them down.
Okay, well, wait. We have to heal up anyway. We had some bad encounters.
We have to heal up? We don't have to heal up.
Oh, we don't, but that's what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah, he tells you to come back tomorrow or the day after, and he'll have his spells ready for you.
Okay, so we wait for the next day and we get the spells and then we get out.
Okay.
So I guess ads and break, and then we're gonna chase Blackclaw.
Yeah. Black Claw.
Okay,
Becca.
Blackclaw. Let's do it.
Okay.
See you guys in 3 minutes.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.